Hey everybody, it's Eddie J on crypto. Hope you had a great day. It's been nuts. It's been nuts. I haven't had a chance to do anything as of late. I had a whole thing planned. I was going to talk about how Grayscale had basically almost secret meetings with the SEC. Hopefully things are moving along to actually create that spot ETF. People are talking about exchanges. South Korea, they're getting backing from exchanges to include cryptocurrency or digital assets, and as a part of divorce proceedings. There were a lot of things that kind of made me feel like crypto is here to stay, and not just here to stay, but it's a part of it's becoming a part of the fabric. I had a long conversation with my friend Patrick today about. He was telling me, why the hell would I use, digital currency to pay for anything when, I've got my phone. I can use a credit card. I can use fiat. Why would I ever use digital currency? I said, well, it wasn't that long ago that credit cards were in the same spot as digital currency, right? Just think about that. It was not that long ago that credit cards were created. Most people lived by cash. So it was a new thing. It's all about adoption. So I tend to invest using, three main pieces of information. I use numbers. I will look at charting. I will definitely, absolutely dig into the project and look at the utility of that project. But even beyond that, I look to see and make my own thoughts up about what I think adoption would be like for that particular digital asset. Now, everybody's freaking out right now. Market's down. Crypto space is down. And I sat back and I said, for me, as a crypto investor, as a crypto user, sale time. One of my friends, she says, oh, my crypto's down like 67%. What a crock. And I told her, I said, obviously you have not been watching my videos. Shame on you, Amber. Shame on you. But had you been listening to my videos, you'd realize that I was telling people, and I'm telling my kids, I tell myself, DCA on the way down. Just DCA. You're not trying to catch a falling knife, but you're DCAing. You're using dollar cost averaging to make small purchases. And then hopefully on the way back up, you'll start to realize wins on the way back up. And it brings your overall strike price down. Now, I manage my purchases in two ways. I look at each purchase separately, each transaction separately, so I know where I'm at with each transaction. But I also look at it as an aggregate per project, per coin. And that'll tell me when I'm, for that particular, digital asset, when I'm in the black, when I'm in the red. So right now I'm not thinking about, the market's down. I got to freak out. I got to sell everything. No, I'm thinking it's a sale. Because something that I've been telling my kids and I've been sharing with you is you got to have money on the side. And I mean money. Like I told you yesterday, I don't hold money in stable coins. I might use a stable coin as a vehicle to get to a coin that I want, but I don't hold money in stable coins. My actionable money is Bitcoin and Ethereum. And that's only because I thought I was going to do a transaction, changed my mind and said, well, it's Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'll leave it there. But then I have actual fiat ready to rock and roll. Because that's what I do. You don't have to do that, but that's what I do. So that I'm ready to strike. So I had money sitting on the side. So when this dip came, am I happy that it took such a dip? I got to say, it's kind of 50-50. Right? 50%. I'm pissed because I lost a lot of money. Well, unrealized loss because I'm not selling anything. But the other 50 was like, yes, I get to buy some more. Because crypto's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. It's become a part of the fabric. So now we're looking for just more adoption. That's all I'm looking for is more adoption. So Amber, it's not a crock. It's not a crock. Do your own research. Look at the coins that you want to get into. Because even you said that your financial advisor told you that you should be using dollar cost averaging to get in. You should have had some cash on the side so you can get in. Because Bitcoin and the altcoin space have gone down and weathered storms before. Granted, it's different timing of this storm in terms of everything else that's going on, but still, people that have been in this space before have seen this before. And usually after something like this, you see things go up again. So I'm just chilling. I told you yesterday, AMC Theaters said 35% of their online sales were paid for using digital assets. What? That's what I'm talking about. You have a whole slew of people out there that are just raring to actually use their digital assets. The same way they use fiat. That's what they do in Portugal. I can go to Portugal and just whip out my digital assets and boop, 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 live life, buy a house, do whatever. Do your own research and leverage things like dollar cost averaging to buy in on a regularly scheduled basis so that overall you get a nice average. But let's take a look at the numbers, because the numbers aren't going to lie to us too much, right? So looking at these numbers, you can see who's down. You expected this, right? Terra's down, Terra Luna's down. You expected that. Waves is down. Again, these are all expected, right? Zilliqa expected. 4 cents expected. And they went down hard. Hard. But over here, you had some winners too. ApeCoin is up 35%. 24 hours ago, it was 35% less, or it was less than this. I just gained 35%. And it was a little while ago, it was like 40 something percent, right? So you start to realize, wow, there are still ways that you can make money. Quant is a project that I believe in, 16% up. There are places where you can make money. Helium's another one. Just changed. Helium's another one that's up 8%. So even though certain projects are taking a hit, some projects are going up. I mean, they're not going up, but I mean, when was the last time you made 8% in your bank account? I'm just saying. This $110, a couple of weeks ago, we were twice that in terms of total value locked. That whole space has taken a major hit, a greater than 50% hit, to be at 110 billion, 110.5 billion. That's a major hit. Fear and greed index is at 12. We're in deep fear. Deep fear. But that didn't change from yesterday. I want you to make note of that. That fear level didn't change from yesterday. Bitcoin went below 25,000 today. That was big. That was not fun. That was not fun for a lot of people. But now it's back up at about 28.8. Starting to do that bounce thing. I'll be happy if it continues doing the bounce thing. Just saying, the bounce thing is my friend. Because if it can bounce and maintain, I have a greater opportunity of it going up. And usually when there's a hard fall like this, things start to go up. Because people start to realize, oh, I'm in the buying season right now. I should go do something. Yep. Ethereum down 1955. Bitcoin 28,933. These are sale prices, folks. For me, these are sale prices. Cardano, I bought a thing for Algorand. I'm gonna buy a little bit now. Had a little problem with Algorand today. Or actually, I had a problem with my wallet today. Purchased some Algorand and I wanted to move it from one space to another. I purchased Algorand using one of my custodial wallets. And then I realized that I didn't want to keep it there. So I was making moves. So I moved Algorand, I moved Cardano, I moved a couple of things, moved Polygon, Matic, because I wanted them in a non-custodial wallet. My wallet was freaking me out. It wouldn't connect to the Algorand network. And I was freaking. And I was like, why am I freaking? Hit the scan. I hit the scan. There's my money. I was like, I'm cool. Because there's my money. I can see it in my wallet on the scan. So I just waited for the wallet, for the software to actually reconnect to the chain. And, oh, okay. I'm good. It's working. That's all right. So the technology works. The technology has utility, usefulness. And what do you need? What's the next thing that you need? You need adoption. And people are starting to adopt. So while everybody's panicking and overselling, because that's what they do in the stock market, that's not what the digital asset market is, but they're coming into the digital asset market and using that same kind of thinking. Yeah, don't do that. Do your own research, but don't think like that. It's a different kind of research. Even Bitcoin and even the alt market, it's incorrectly correlated to the NASDAQ. And that's because you have a whole bunch of traders that treat these digital assets as if they were treating stocks or one of their other assets. It's not the same thing. So they're leading people to think, oh, there's a correlation. No, there's a coinky-dink. And it's just a longer coincidence. That's all. And that's the problem. But anyway, this is Eddie J on crypto. I hope you like what I'm giving you. I'm sorry I didn't do the normal, here's the news and here are my thoughts on the news. I felt that this is what you needed to hear today. I'm in it to win it. I'm not a crypto bro or anything like that. I'm just seeing a lot of opportunity. So this is Eddie J on crypto. Hope you have a great night. Do me a favor, hit the like button. Definitely subscribe. I love it when people subscribe. Shows my kids that people are watching, people are getting some value out of it. And absolutely hit the notification bell so you know when I'm dropping another video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.